UNC opera director Karl Gerbrandt needed 16 specialized singers for a challenging piece of music in a production of La Bohème at the Union Colony Civic Center. But he couldn't use his UNC opera students or members of the Greeley Chorale for the task. The part was written for children. As luck would have it, retired music teacher Copley Boyd knew Gerbrandt and had a talent for working with young people. At Gerbrandt's behest, she assembled a group of youthful singers for the production. Immediately, she saw how much she had missed working with kids and how enthusiastic Gerbrandt and conductor Howard Skinner were about the children's vocal ability and professionalism. At that moment, Dr. Copley Boyd saw into the future, as did Dr. Gerbrandt. They saw potential in that choir, far beyond just one production. So together, the two musicians proposed the idea of a children's choir to the Greeley Chorale. And in 1990, the Greeley Children's Chorale was born. Karl was the inspiration that led to the formation of the Children's Chorale, Boyd says. Without his help and influence, the group would likely never have come to be. The original directors of the GCC were Copley Boyd, Pam Korth, and Anita Templeton McSwain, all local music teachers. The first accompanist was Sheryl McBride. After 1 year, the Children's Chorale split from the adult group and is now an independent nonprofit corporation run by a group of artistic directors and a board of directors composed of parents and community volunteers. Over 30 years later, the leadership is strong and vibrant, and the children, nearly 2,000 of them since the beginning, are equally passionate about singing, learning, and carrying on the tradition. From its original size, the GCC expanded to 3 choirs: Valley Voices, a non-auditioned group, and auditioned groups Summit Singers and Peak Performers. These young vocalists come from all over Weld County, representing several school districts, private schools, and homeschoolers alike. The Children's Chorale's mission statement includes the goal to train and protect the unchanged child voice. Music choices including commissioned works by current accompanist Peter Romero, UNC professor Dr. Evan Copley, and GCC alum Nathan Howe reflect that philosophy. Singer Johnny Cash wrote the tune "I've Been Everywhere," and while Johnny was never in the Children's Chorale, the GCC's list of performance locations and events across North America certainly rivals the Man in Black. With appearances from Vancouver to Boston, and from the Colorado Music Educators Association Conference to the Sing a Mile High International Children's Festival. In 1994, the GCC produced a PBS taping of The Christmas Story, written by Carl Orff and Gunhild Kietmann. It was the first ever video production of the work, and the first recording in English, earning an International Telly Bronze Award for short subjects. Looking to the future and showing the GCC's singers that music is for life, the group's annual STARS concert serves as a scholarship fundraiser for alumni pursuing music degrees. Of their hundreds of concerts, possibly the most memorable and heart-wrenching was the 1998 Oklahoma City performance of Dean Rischel's Requiem for the Children, All the Pretty Little Horses. It was penned in memory of the young people who lost their lives in the tragic bombing of April 1995. And in 2024, with current members and alumni, the GCC sang its signature song of many years, River in Judea, at an emotional memorial service for beloved director Pam Korth. The group's motto is, "Mountains of Music, No Sweeter Sound." And with its 3-decade history, nearly 500 concerts and appearances, and hundreds, if not thousands of songs, Mountains of Music is an understatement. Anyone who has heard these young voices singing with joy and innocence would agree there truly is no sweeter sound. The quality of the Children's Chorale experience, for the singers, directors, parents, and audiences, has remained unchanged since 1990. Surely, this sweeter sound will continue long into the future as generations of former Children's Chorale singers send their own kids to scale the musical mountain.